law firm pantry. So sleepy. I should have stayed up late to study. Oh, shouldn't have.
선배, 아침부터 웬 하품이에요?
Early in the morning, she meets Kiki just as she enters the pantry. With how things have going on lately, Rosa can't help but complain to her. We've been so busy lately that I haven't studied for the junior attorney exam in a long time. I wanted to catch up on my studies last night, but I ended up staying up too late and couldn't remember anything. And I got the lowest score I've ever gotten on a practice test.
아, 선배도 요즘 일이 안 풀리나 봐요.
So things haven't been going so smoothly for you lately either. Kiki sighs and empathizes with her. Rosa is surprised that she thinks that things haven't been going smoothly for her just from her bad progress in her studies. Why do you say that?
요즘 하는 티켓팅마다 전부 실패했거든요. 내 최애 팬미팅인데.
I failed ticketing 3 times in a row. He's my favorite. Oh, he's my bias. Oh, I'm so sorry. Or it's my bias's fan meeting though, not concert. You have it rough. She does. No, seriously. Failing ticketing sucks. You guys have seen me do that on stream. It sucks. Rosa gently pats her on the shoulder to comfort her. Unexpectedly, Kiki pumps her fist in the air, full of confidence.
그렇다고 여기서 그만둘 생각은 없어요.
But I have no intention of quitting here.
제대로 해보지도 않고 포기할 순 없죠.
I won't give up until I've tried properly. What do you plan on doing?
운하사에서 학예 기도 행사가 있더라고요. 가서 소원 빌 거예요.
I heard that Cloudbreak Temple is hosting its annual summer praying event. I will go there to pray.
신이 제 정성에 감동해서 다음에 성공하게 해줄지도 모르잖아요.
Maybe God will be touched by my sincerity and let me get a ticket. She's so cute. She failed to get tickets for her idol's fan meeting. For her favorite, her bias's fan meeting. I really like that Kiki is an idol fan. I feel like I relate the most to her. Rosa's too good for me, but I very much relate to Kiki. Is it that time of year again? Seeing her exasperated reaction, Kiki is rendered speechless.
그런 표정 짓지 마세요. 얼마나 간절하면 이러겠어요.
She's so cute. You definitely relate to Kiki. I do. Don't look at me like that. I'm desperate. Or you don't know how desperate I am.
여행 가이드에 보니까 수험생이랑 학부모들이 운하사 문곡성상에 기도드리러 간다던데.
Travel guides say that many students travel to Cloudbreak Temple every year to pray.
선배도 파트너 변호사 되게 해달라고 기도해보세요.
You should try to pray for your junior attorney exam. Will praying to the Star of Wisdom help her with reviewing? She shakes her head at her offer. I'll pass. If I had the time, I'd rather spend it at home studying. She's practical.
완전 범생이 스타일이네요. 가끔 쉬어줘야지. 너무 공부만 해도 안 좋아요.
You're really the studying type. Too much stress will be bad in your studies, so you should relax once in a while.
백 변호사님, 안녕하세요.
Good morning, Mr. Wing. 백 변호사. Hearing her sudden greeting, she subconsciously looks back. Artem is standing right behind her. For some reason, she feels less worried after seeing him. Good morning, Mr. Wing. However, just as their eyes meet, he looks down and avoids direct eye contact. He's so shy.
네. 좋은 아침.
Oops. I clicked because for some reason I thought he was done at ne.
네. 좋은 아침이네요.
Afterwards, Artem grabs a cup of coffee from the pantry before quickly returning to his office. I remember that Artem has a coffee machine in his office, so why did he need to come to the pantry? Why is he ever in the pantry then? You guys are always like meeting here for some reason. And why wouldn't he look at me just now? Did I do something wrong? Thinking of the possible answers, she grows oddly nervous.
선배, 저 내일 그만둘지도 몰라요.
Sunday. I might quit work tomorrow. Huh? Why?
미신 때문에요. 아이돌 콘서트 티켓팅 하자고 향 피우러 간다는데 분명 백 변호사님 눈밖에 났을 거라고요.
It isn't befitting of an attorney to pray at a temple for the sake of nabbing idol tickets. Maybe Baekbyeon has a maybe Artem thinks that way.
저 찍혔으면 어떡해요?
That was so dramatic. Oh, Kiki is a delight. I love Kiki so much. Oh, I'm so screwed. So she's not the only one who gets nervous when Artem is in the room. She must be overthinking it. Rosa is a little relieved. That's an exaggeration. Artem doesn't care about stuff like this. Don't overthink it. Let's get back to work. I still have a document I need to turn into him in the morning. Isn't it morning now? Artem's office. After rushing back to his office, Artem closes his door. He rubs his temples and sighs with a frown.
뭐야? 어디 갔다 왔어? 거의 도망치다시피 오던데.
Hearing the voice, Artem looks to find Celestine standing in the middle of his office watching him in rapt interest.
알아. 맨날 하던 대로 물 받으러 갔겠지.
I already know. That is, I know what it is that you always go to the pantry to look at. He literally just goes to the pantry to see Rosa. Oh my god. He is used to her teasing him on the subject matter. Artem doesn't reply and walks back to his desk. Realizing this, Celestine puts a document folder on his desk without a word.
저번에 네가 수정한 사건 품질 심사 제도거든. 오후에 시간 되면 봐봐.
This is the revised case quality assessment system with your changes. Take a look when you have time.
네가 손 보고 나서 엄청 복잡해졌더라. 공지 올리면 신입들 울겠어.
The difficulty level went up so much after your changes. The rookies are gonna cry.
변호사가 됐으면 그 정도는 해야죠.
If they want to become lawyers, this is what they should be doing. Artem pays no heed to her complaints, returning to his usual tone of indifference. Having known Artem for a long time, Celestine is also quite used to his attitude when it comes to handling things.
그렇게 말할 줄 알았어. 이렇게 신입들 굴리는 것도 괜찮을 것 같네.
I knew you'd say that. I suppose it'll be good practice.
맞다. 너 작년 연차 아직 안 썼지?
Oh, right. You haven't used up your vacation days this year, have you?
바빠서 쉴 시간이 없었어요.
I was too busy to find any time to rest.
그럼 올해는?
And this year? This year, recalling the conversation in the pantry, Artem hesitates for a while before speaking slowly.
올해는 곧 쓰지 않을까요?
This year, I might use it soon. He's so... I love him. He's so silly. Celestine doesn't reply and Artem subconsciously looks over at her.
그럴 줄 알았어. 누가 자기 파트너 휴가도 못 쓰게 몇 달을 굴리길래 한 소리 하려 했는데.
Wow, Celestine got really excited. Wait. She got so excited. I was so overtaken by her tone. I barely know what she said.
그럴 줄 알았어.
I knew
누가
it.
자기 파트너 휴가도 못 쓰게 몇 달을 굴리길래 한 소리 하려 했는데.
Yeah, your partner has been working with you for months without a break. I was going to... I wanted to... Sorry, not I was going to. I wanted to, like, nag you about it. Hearing the volume of her voice go up in excitement, Artem frantically looks over to the door. It seems like there's no movement outside.
소리 좀 낮추세요.
Lower your
알겠어.
voice.
네가 직접 말하기 전까진 비밀로 해줄게.
I get it. I won't say anything until you tell her yourself. Celestine goes easy on the teasing since he's admitted to it. Artem really can't do anything but sigh every time she does that.
어디 데려갈진 정했어?
Have you decided where you want to take her?
운하사라고 아시죠?
You know Cloudbreak Temple, right? Hearing the words Cloudbreak Temple, Celestine's eyes grow wide.
운하사? 장난이지? 데이트하는데 뭔 절이야?
Cloudbreak Temple? What are you saying? What kind of a date is out to a temple? Oh my god. Also, if it's a day off, why would she want to spend it with you? I'm just kidding. Obviously, Rosa would want to spend it with him, but like that's not the definition of a day off, right? You want to get away from your boss. Come on, Artem.
그리고 거긴 문곡성상에 기도하는 거로 유명한 데 아니야? 몇 달 전에 사촌 동생이랑 갔다 왔거든.
And remember that Cloudbreak Temple is famous for its Star of Wisdom. I sent my cousin there just 2 months ago.
네가 시험이랑 작별 인사한 지가 벌써 몇 년인데 갑자기 무슨 기도?
It's been a long time since you've had to take a test. You don't need, or what kind of prayers do you need to give? Hearing her barrage of questions, Artem only shakes his head.
누가 기도하러 간대요?
Who said that I was going to be praying?
그럼 며칠 전에 현이가 떠들던 그 운하사 기도 행사 때문에 가는 거야?
Well, Kiki mentioned 2 days ago she wanted to go to Cloudbreak Temple to participate in its summer praying event.
문곡성 상에 기도하는 거 말고 또 뭐가 있어요?
What else can you do there besides pray to the Star of Wisdom?
절이면 뭐든 다 빌지. 사업운부터 금전운, 연애운, 평안까지 다 빌어.
It's a temple. You can pray for many things: wealth, career, love, safety.
평안.
Safety. Or security. Artem becomes thoughtful upon hearing that one can pray for security there. A knock on the door sounds. A familiar voice on the other side of the door tells him that the case summary of this month is complete. It's her. Artem immediately shoots Celestine a warning look. Completely ignoring him, Celestine,
파일 지러 온 거면 그냥 들어와.
if you just want to give him the file, come in.
아니 선배.
Hey, Sunday. As she carries the documents into the office, Rosa discovers that Celestine is also there. Oddly enough, Artem is looking at her with a disgruntled look. What's up with them? Am I interrupting something?
아니야, 잘 왔어. 지금 백변 연차일로 얘기 중이었거든.
Nope, you're just in time. We were just talking about Artem's vacation days. Placing the documents on Artem's desk, she looks up at Celestine in surprise. Artem frowns and lets out a long sigh by the side. Artem's vacation days?
그래, 너 요즘 몇 달째 바빴잖아. 근데도 휴가 얘기를 안 하길래 내가 대신 신청해 주려고.
Yes, you've been working hard for a couple months without a break. Just apply for vacation days.
네가 연차 내면 백변 도울 사람이 없잖아. 그래서 그냥 백변도 휴가 보내려 그러지.
Your partner here won't have anyone to help him if you take time off, so I told him to do the same too. It's true that Rosa and Artem have been working for months on end now. He could also use the break. Is that so? It'll be good for him to get a break too.
근데 너도 알다시피 백변은 누가 지켜보지 않는 이상 휴가 내놓고 와서 일할 사람이란 말이야.
But as you already know, without anyone supervising him, he'll definitely do work during his vacation. Well, it was a common sight to see him whip out his work and start working even on team building company retreats. Yes, we did that card. That card was fun. So she has no problem imagining it when Celestine says that he'll probably be working during his vacation.
그래서 말인데 미션 하나 줄 테니까 한번 잘 생각해봐.
So I have a mission for you. Think about it.
휴가 때 백변이 쓸데없는 짓 못하게 나 대신 감시해줘.
Take some time off together with him and make sure that he doesn't do any work.
대표님, 좀
Celestine the matchmaker. This is so inappropriate. This is so inappropriate. But it's definitely entertaining. Your man yelled at Kiki yesterday, forced him to take a vacation. Dude, earlier, poor Kiki is so stressed because of him. Earlier, all he did was look away, and Kiki was like, I think I have to quit my job. Kiki, please. Hi, I'm trash. No. Celestine, Artem's mom's friend. Yeah, indeed.
말 끊지 마.
I think she basically said, yeah, don't interrupt me. Celestine ruthlessly interrupts him. It shocks her, or Rosa, as it's the first time she's seen anyone interrupt him. However, Artem doesn't seem angered by this at all. Rather, he seems to be at a loss. Wait, taking time off together? Artem is normally with me during work. He should have more personal space during vacation. Yes, I was saying this earlier.
벌써 거절하지 말고 운하사 기도 행사는 너도 알지?
Don't refuse me already. I'm sure you know about the summer, or I'm sure you know about what's going on at Cloudbreak Temple, right? That event? I've heard Kiki mention it before. She even suggested for me to go there and pray to the Star of Wisdom, but I don't think it'll work.
얘가 왜 이렇게 부정적이야? 해보기도 전에 어떻게 알아?
Why would you brush it off like that? How do you know until you've tried it?
백변도 가고 싶다길래 같이 가라는 거지. 둘 다 가서 좀 쉬다 와.
It's because Artem wants to go that I'm suggesting that you both go together. Take a rest together. And then come back. And make sure he's actually resting. She can tell the hidden meaning behind Celestine's words even without her saying it. So that's what she means by taking time off together. It should be fine if we're just going to Cloudbreak Temple. Artem, what are you going to go there for? Artem has a hard time answering her question. As she's hesitating whether or not to tell him that he doesn't need to reply.
그게 일이 있어서요.
There's something I need to do. Oh my god, he's so stupid. I need you to cuddle him. Wrap a blanket around this child and make him sit down. It must be difficult for him to talk about it, so she doesn't press the matter any further.
그럼 그렇게 하는 거다.
Okay, do just that.
마침 내일이 주말이니까 다음 주 월요일부터 휴가 신청해둘게. 며칠 푹 쉬다 와.
Today's Friday, so your vacation can officially start on Monday. I don't know if she said this. I couldn't hear it, but definitely she just says like take a good rest and then come back. Going to Cloudbreak Temple with Artem, I should ask him what time's convenient for him after work. As soon as the office door closes, Artem gives Celestine a dark look.
선배나 쓸데없는 짓 그만두시죠.
Sunbae, please stop doing these unnecessary things.
알았어. 내가 괜한 짓 했어.
Celestine is so great every time she shows up.
알았어. 내가 괜한 짓 했어.
Fine. I've admitted to it, so it's over.
근데 나 없었으면 네가 같이 휴가 보내자고 말이나 했겠어?
But without me, would you have been able to ask her for yourself? Knowing that Celestine is right, Artem is unable to refute.
너처럼 붐비는 거 싫어하는 애가 갑자기 웬 운하사기던가 했네.
With someone like you who doesn't even like crowded places, I wonder why you decided to go to the summer prayer event.
애초에 누구누구랑 문국선상 보러 갈 생각이었구나?
It seems you wanted to go with someone, with a certain someone.
이왕 가는 거 둘이 같이 결혼운이나 보고 올래?
Since you're both going there anyway, why not pray for marriage?
선배, 전
선배. This is so funny.
그만. 할 말 있으면 네 파트너한테 해. 데이트 잘하고.
Stop. If you have something to say it to your partner. Good luck on your date. That's exactly what she says in Korean. Great. I didn't have to think too hard. Not giving Artem a chance to attack her, Celestine turns to leave his office. She suddenly turns back when she reaches the door.
결혼은 꼭 보고 와.
Don't forget to pray for marriage. Oh my god. Before Artem can say anything, she rushes out of his office and closes the door. I love her. She is great. Celestine is the best. Celestine is every reader. Artem doesn't know if he should feel grateful or frustrated for her assistance. He shakes his head and opens a case file on the side of his desk. Pray for big what? Looking at the names of the case, a rare trace of sorrow flickers in his eyes. No, this was my fluffy wholesome card. What is No, Artem, no. Don't bring your trauma into this.
기도, 평안.
A prayer for safety.
내가 할 수 있는 게 이런 것밖에 없다니.
Is this all I can do for you? God damn it, Artem. Celestine is so much. She's great. She is. Oh my god. After work, Rosa and Artem confirm the details of the trip. He says that he will pick her up over the weekend. I think one reason I really enjoy, like, particularly Artem's stories is, not gonna lie, it's definitely Celestine and Kiki's interactions, because we don't see as much of them, obviously, for like stories that involve the other guys, because like other people are involved in those stories, right? And the other characters are really fun as well. But I love Kiki and Celestine. I absolutely love Kiki and Celestine so much. After work, Rosa and Artem confirm the details of the trip. He says that he will pick her up over the weekend. That weekend, outside the neighborhood. Which neighborhood? You guys don't live in the same neighborhood, right? She momentarily freezes when she sees Artem in the car he's driving.
다 챙겼으면 타세요.
If you have everything, get in. She was under the impression that Artem only has a black SUV. She's at a loss when he shows up in a sports car. Oh, right. Artem has a thing for cars. He even races. I cannot wait for that card. Perhaps it's because her impression of Artem is of a strict attorney. She can't help but find the black SUV more fitting. But now that I look at it, the sports car matches him really well too. That's because he's hot. Rosa. Anything will match him, okay? The uniqueness of the car, along with Artem's indifferent expression, makes for a wonderful combination. How should I put it? Would describing them as cool be more appropriate? Artem clears his throat. Maybe she's been staring at him mutedly for way too long. She's just standing there staring slack-jawed like, how uncomfortable. He does race, remember? Yeah, we have a whole card coming up about him racing. And he's dressed as like Hiroyui when he's working on his car. And now he's blushing. That's more like it. That's the Artem we know. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Wing. Honestly, what am I doing? I hope he doesn't think me disrespectful. I'm cosplaying Gundam. Yes. Working on the Wing Zero. Oh god, if he named his car Wing Zero, I would die. After buckling her seatbelt, Artem starts the car. That sounds like Artem buckled her seatbelt. What is this sentence? A sports car is lower than the average car, allowing her to view the world from a completely new angle. Rosa watches curiously as the scenery changes from the city highways to the mountain wilderness. It's been a while since I've been in the mountains. It's comforting to look at all this nature. Cloudbreak Mountain is beautiful in the summer. There must be a lot of tourists, right? Artem reaches out to turn on the radio station, tuning into the travel station of Cloudbreak Temple.
요즘 운하사는 하계 기도 행사를 찾는 여행객들로 붐비고 있는데요. 오래된 사찰 건물 외에도 운하사 후원의 기원나무가 인기라고 합니다.
Ah. Besides its unique structure, the wishing tree in the Cloudbreak Temple is also very famous.
많은 커플들이
popular.
나무에 운세 종이를 묶어 인연이 오래 가길 빈답니다.
Many couples pray for a long marriage, pray for marriage and to spend a long time together on the wishing tree.
운하산을 찾는 커플분들은 이번 하계 기도의 결혼운 이벤트에 꼭 참여해 보시길 바랍니다.
For couples coming to Cloudbreak Temple, don't miss out on praying for marriage. Celestine has infiltrated the radio. Celestine has infiltrated the radio. You can pray for marriage here too. Oh, sorry. You can pray for marriage here too? Artem hesitates before nodding.
문곡성상에 기도 다음으로 많은 게 결혼운 보러 오는 사람들이에요. 사업운과 금전운은 그 다음이죠.
Every year, most visitors come to pray for celestial guidance, but after that, many also pray for marriage. Is that so? You surely know a lot.
빅데이터 센터에 나와 있으니까 나중에 한번 읽어보세요.
The information is on Big Data Labs. Is in the Big Data Lab. You can check it out too. She opens the Big Data Lab app on her phone and reaches over the description. Before the office, Celestine said that Artem has something to do here too. Unable to contain her curious mind, she starts speculating why Artem would want to come here. He's definitely not here for the Star of Wisdom. He's already a senior attorney that designs the tests. He probably isn't here for career or wealth either. As for safety, that doesn't seem likely either. Which leads her to the conclusion of, Artem is here to pray for marriage? This is great. Oh, this is wonderful. Trauma impact, yes. Pacific Rim was decent, big kaiju fights. That's what I hear. I hear a lot of good things about Pacific Rim. Shocked, she subconsciously looks at Artem. Marriage is the only possibility. Besides this, she can't think of anything else that's missing from his life. As far as I know, there's no one younger than him among the senior attorneys, right? There must be a reason why he's still single. He must have high expectations. Kiki previously had a discussion with her about what Artem's future spouse would look like. I wonder if it's the female version of himself. Maybe someone around his age with similar accomplishments. Why would he want to marry the female version of himself? Oh, this is so funny. Everyone is stupid. Please let her be satisfied with my D. He is missing a boyfriend and a girlfriend. First movie is good. We don't talk about the sequel. I didn't even know there was a sequel. If his prayer works, I'm really curious as to what kind of person she is.
궁금한 거 있으면 물어보세요.
He said that so flatly. If you're curious about something, just ask me. Artem suddenly speaks, interrupting her thoughts. Sorry, I'm sorry for interfering with your driving. What am I doing? I've been caught staring at him way too many times today. Sorry, I won't do it again. She stops looking at Artem and turns to look out the window. For some reason, she hears a slight sigh from the side. What's wrong with him? No, he'll get upset if I turn around to look at him again. Determined not to bother Artem, she focuses her attention on the scenery outside. They are idiots. Pray for marriage? Why did you spell that with an E? Artem and Rosa should get married, but still kiss the other boys on the side. Indeed. Half an hour later. Outside the window, she can see the plumes of smoke from burning incense far in the distance. That's their destination. We're back, guys. We're back at Cloudbreak Temple, even though I did the second card first. Wow, there's so many people here. As she leaves the parking lot, she encounters a sea of people. She knew that there would be a lot of people here, especially during the tourism season, but there's still way too many. Kiki really has some courage to come here just to pray for tickets. She's desperate, okay? Listen, you don't understand a fangirl's heart. You failed English. No, it's okay. I was just like, are you trying to imply something else? That was what I was wondering. Is he preying on merit? I don't know. Rosa and Artem arrive at the entrance of Cloudbreak Temple. Artem shields her from the crowd with his body the entire way there. He always watches out for me in situations like this. It's a little embarrassing.
표 사올게요. 여기가 사람이 덜하니까 이쪽에서 기다려요.
I'll go buy the tickets. There are a few people here, so wait for me. There's so many people here. Be careful.
저쪽 자동 발매기는 그나마 줄이 짧아서 괜찮아요.
Ah. Over there are fewer people lining up at the digital ticketing machines, so I'll be all right. Artem points at something a distance away. She follows his finger and sees several machines. Okay, I'll wait for you here. Wow, they're quite high tech at this temple. Artem nods, walking into the crowd and heading towards the digital ticket machines. Do people pay for tickets to go to temples in China? I've been to temples in Japan and in Singapore. And as far as I know, I never had to buy any tickets to enter. So I guess it's different in China, maybe? Watching him leave, she begins to look around. Mountain water flows through the bamboo and into a large pool at the entrance. Visitors wash their hands before entering the temple. There is a notice beside her detailing the procedure of how one should pray at the temple. First, you must wash your hands. Then you must burn incense, pray, and write in the wish book. Lastly, you get a wishing tag. When I was young, I only knew to pray and burn incense. I didn't know the proper procedure was so complicated. Did she ever go here though? Because she grew up outside of the city, right? You can take your wishing tag home with you after receiving it, but must return it once your wish is fulfilled. Or you can leave it in the main temple. The notice also explains every step of the praying process in detail. It looks very specific and a little complicated. Yeah, this is super complicated. How complicated? There's so many people here. It would be troublesome if I accidentally went to the wrong place. Would Artem, someone who values efficiency, really move through the crowd of people and complete each procedure? Artem returns to her side with 2 tickets while she's lost in thought.
오래 기다렸죠?
Did you wait a long time? Oh, no, not at all. You're back really quick.
줄이 얼마 없었어요.
There weren't that many people at the line. Artem stares at her face, then gently asks her,
무슨 생각 중이었어요?
What were you thinking about? She's surprised at his question. Is it obvious that she's worried about something? As if reading her mind, Artem shakes his head.
무슨 생각하는지 다 보여요.
Everything that you're thinking is shown on your face, or something similar to that.
뭐가 좀 마음에 안 들어요? 사람이 많아서 그런가?
Is there something making you uncomfortable? Is it because there's so many people? That too, and there's also this. She points at the notice beside her. There are a lot of steps, and each step has its own process. I feel like I'll remember it wrong. The prayer probably wouldn't work if you mess up any of the steps. Besides, we have to complete all of these steps while traversing through the crowd. She prepares for Artem to reject her.
제가 도와줄게요.
I'll help you. Huh? She's shocked at his unexpected reply. She looks up at him to see a rare look of tenderness in his dark blue eyes. This is definitely early in their relationship because she still thinks all of this is like unfamiliar. She's doing all these traditional steps for them idols. Indeed, Kiki is so funny. I love Kiki. Kiki would definitely be doing that. I'll be there to help you, so don't worry.
가요, 이제.
Let's go inside now. Next act. After washing her hands, she walks into Cloudbreak Temple with Artem. Visitors fill the temple courtyard, burning incense and praying. She and Artem pick up some incense and put it on the incense burner. You don't need a comma here. Entering the main temple, a master guides her and Artem to the table with the wish book and wishing tags. There are so many tables here.
학업부터 사업, 금전, 결혼, 평안까지 있으니까 해당하는 테이블로 찾아가세요.
From luck on tests, I guess. And he listed all of the things that we mentioned earlier, like safety and whatnot that I've forgotten, and marriage. And then he said, please find the table that's right for that like matches what you want to wish for. Something like that. I see. She finds the table to pray to the Star of Wisdom. She glances at Artem. Looks like he's found his table too.
전 잠깐 다른 데 좀 다녀올게요.
I'm gonna go over there for a bit.
대사님께서 안내해 주시니까 괜찮죠?
You'll be fine here with the master guiding you, right? Ever since she mentioned that she was afraid of missing a step, Artem has been with her every step of the way. For this step, it seems they must go their separate ways for their tags. Don't worry. You go do your thing. I'll be fine here alone.
사람이 많아서 이따 찾기 힘들 거예요.
There are a lot of people here, so it'll be hard for us to find each other. Don't worry. If we get lost, then we'll just meet up in the temple's backyard. I'll send you a message.
네.
Yeah, you have cell phones, guys. Okay, let's do that. After they both split up, Artem heads in the direction of another table. Looking back, she realizes that she will always be able to find him unless he leaves this area. It must be great to be tall. I can spot him in the crowd with just a glance.
아가씨, 이제 그만 보시죠. 소원 쓸 때 마음이 어수선하면 안 이루어지기 십상이니까.
Please focus here. If you don't calm your heart when you draw your prayers, it won't work. Okay. What is up with me today? I keep staring at Artem. Who wouldn't be? Under the master's guidance, she writes down her wish on a wish book and picks up the tag bucket. She shakes it a few times before a wooden tag drops from it. The master gives her the corresponding wishing tag. The carp leaps into the dragon's gates. What?
축하합니다. 이건 길서인데 앞으로 중요한 시험이 있나 보군요. 대학원 시험인가요?
Congratulations. That's a lucky draw. Or that's a lucky result. Are you studying for an exam? Is it a postgraduate exam? No, I'm preparing for the junior attorney exam, but my studies haven't been going well.
변호사셨군요.
Oh, you're an attorney.
저 변호사.
That's nice being an attorney.
걱정 마세요.
Don't worry.
어번 성룡이라고 원래 용문은 높아서 잉어가 뛰어오르지 못하는데.
Oh. Whenever the carp leaps over the dragon's gate, the gate is always higher than what the carp can leap.
불가능에 도전하다 보면 언젠가 잉어는 용문을 넘어 용이 된다는 뜻이죠.
The Korean is nice. Hang on, give me a second.
불가능에 도전하다 보면 언젠가 잉어는 용문을 넘어 용이 된다는 뜻이죠.
Okay. The dragon's gate is a symbol of a challenge. So it is only by... So it means that in order to overcome that challenge, the carp turns into the dragon. Hearing this, her mood suddenly brightens. That sounds like a good sign. Thank you. I will definitely study well for the exam. That is a good sign. He strokes his beard and nods at her with a smile.
노력하면 원하는 결과를 얻을 수 있죠. 대웅전에 운세 종이를 바치면 부처님이 들어주실 겁니다.
If you work hard, you'll be able to achieve the results you want. Go and consecrate your wishing tag. Okay, let's see. She happily clutches her wishing tag, turning around to look for Artem. However, she finds he's already standing there. Wow, Artem, you're already done?
네.
He opens his palm to show her. In his palm, she sees a sachet. I can never pronounce this word correctly because my mind always wants to call it a sachet, and I'm like, that's not sachet. It's not sachet. It's not sachet. And it takes a while for my mouth to like catch up. Okay, a sachet with the word safety woven onto it. According to the notice, you get a sachet when you pray for safety. The talisman and wish tag is placed inside for the consecration. Huh? He's here to pray for safety? Why would he need to pray for safety? Is it for himself? It doesn't seem like it. Then maybe for a friend or relative? Could it be... She wants to ask him about it. He must have his reasons for not telling her. It's better for her not to pry. Artem came here for such an important reason? Thinking back to how she was speculating about his reason for coming here earlier, she finds herself laughable. Honestly, he came here for such an important reason and I made a mockery of it.
왜 그래요?
What's wrong? Sensing that she's lapsed deep into thought, Artem voices his concern. Oh, she's embarrassed. Whoa. She panics as he sees through her yet again. I'm okay. It's nothing. Sorry, Artem. Her flustered apology only makes him grow more suspicious.
왜 사과하죠?
Why are you apologizing? Nothing. Anyway, let's go hang our wishing tags at the main temple. She tugs on his sleeve and heads toward the main temple. At the main temple, she and Artem consecrate the wishing tags on the shelf. After internally reciting their wishes, she prays to bless them before walking out the temple with Artem. Artem walks silently next to her. It is obvious that there's something on his mind. He's been gone for so long. Artem must be very worried about him to make the trip here. Him? Why him? Who is she thinking about? With that in mind, she can't help but feel her mood grow glum. Artem probably senses the change in her mood, for he finally opens up, speaking slowly.
미안해요. 기분 나빠할 것 같아서 말을 못했는데.
I'm sorry, I did mention it because I thought it would make you feel bad.
사실 오늘 여기 온 건
Actually, the reason I'm here today. Wait, so wait. He was looking at a case file, and she did turn in a case file to him. So maybe they both, maybe she knows. Maybe it's about one of their clients. Oh.
에? 아까 봤던 분들 아닌가요? 기도는 잘 드렸고요.
Aren't you the two who just entered from earlier? Have you made your wishes? Just as Artem is about to tell her what he came here for, a voice calls out. They both stop and turn towards it. It's the master from just now. We were just done with our prayers. Thank you for helping me with mine. The master nods and smiles while stroking his beard. He looks back and forth. Watching him stare like that, she's a little embarrassed that he will misunderstand their relationship. The master's staring like he's seeing through some secret. Artem seems to be of the same mind. He frowns and shields her with his arm.
긴장하게 만들 생각은 없었는데
Sorry.
미안합니다.
I didn't mean to make you both nervous. I'm sorry.
이 절에 오래 있으면서 사람들을 많이 만나봤는데 제 흥미를 끄는 분들은 몇 없었거든요.
I live here at the temple. I see plenty of people come and go, but not many catch my attention.
관심을 가지게 되면 자세히 보게 돼서 실례했네요.
Whenever someone does, I want to look at them more carefully. I apologize. No, you speak too seriously.
그렇다면 다행이에요.
That's lucky.
아가씨가 아까 변호사라고 했죠?
You said you were an attorney, right?
이분도 변호사이시겠군요.
Then this man should also be one, right? She exchanges a glance with Artem, sorry. The master definitely has an eye for people if he's able to guess that they are merely colleagues.
맞습니다.
That's right. He's disappointed.
하나 맞춰보죠. 두 분이서 상하 관계인 것 같은데 이번에도 맞췄나요?
Wow, is this guy a fortune teller? But I am very amused that Artem seemed a little disappointed. You're both attorneys, and one of you is a superior and his subordinate.
상하 관계보다는 파트너 같아 보이네요.
No, to be more accurate, you two are partners, aren't you? Hearing this, they can't help but the surprise that shows on their face. How can you tell? Having correctly guessed the nature of their relationship, the master smiles and strokes his beard.
하하, 이 산에서 몇십 년 동안 살면서 웬만한 사람들은 다 봤죠.
I've been living on these mountains for decades. I've seen just about every type of person.
근데 두 분은 이제 가시려고요?
Are you planning to go
다른
now?
소원도 빌어보지 그래요.
Won't you pray for anything else?
저희는
No. They reply at the same time. However, he trails off halfway. She is shocked that he was going to say something different from her. She looks at him in surprise. Artem, are you not done yet? Artem presses his lips together, a profound look in his... Stop using that! I hate when they use the word profound because I still don't think they know what it means because it never makes any sense in context. Yet he doesn't answer her. Will this rant make it into the VOD? Who knows? I can tell Artem is good at boss army. This guy's sussing them out, right? Looking at... Sorry, I went off a little bit there. Looking at his expression, the master smiles from ear to ear.
다 결혼은 아직이죠?
You two aren't married yet, right? Eh? Of course not.
제 말 믿고 가서
Trust
결혼은
me.
한번 봐보는 거 어때요?
How about praying for marriage?
두 분 같은 인연을 보는 것도 오랜만이라 직접 풀이를 해드리고 싶네요.
Oh my gosh. So this is so funny because that's 3 people now that have told them to pray for marriage. It's been a long time since I've met a couple like you. I'll personally analyze your wishing tags. Or pray for marriage. She panics upon hearing something that she hasn't even considered before. I haven't taken it into consideration yet.
그래도 옆에 청년은 생각해봤을지 누가 알겠습니까?
But who knows about the person standing next to you? What? Shocked, she turns to Artem in surprise. This priest is a mind reader. Scares me. Artem seems to choke on something as he begins coughing furiously. His face is red.
전
After Artem recovers, he takes a quick glance at her before looking away.
한번 해보려고요.
I do intend to give it a try. Okay. No words can describe how shocked she feels. In her mind, Artem and prayer for marriage would never appear together. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. She literally was thinking this in the car, that he was going to be here to pray for marriage. Excuse me. What is this contradictory writing? Not only has it appeared, but Artem even said that he wants to give it a try. Something's off. Something's off today. This is cracked. I love it. Okay, hang on. Not just me, but something's also off about Artem. What? Rosa's not in her right mind right now. She's so not in her right mind right now. She's like completely gone off the rails. Artem broke her brain.
좋죠.
Oh, this guy.
사실 두 사람한테 풀이해 주는 게 제 소원이랍니다.
Yeah.
아,
I can't imitate that
감사합니다.
laugh. That was a good laugh. I can't imitate it. Thank you. Artem, embarrassed by the whole situation, can barely keep his head up. But no matter what, she still can't accept the truth in front of her.
거기 멀뚱히 서서 뭐 하나요?
And you, what are you waiting for?
아까 학업은 볼 때까지만 해도 뭐가 아쉬운지 계속 쳐다봤으면서 이제 와서 하기 싫은가요?
Oh, okay, hang on. Ahem.
아까 학업은 볼 때까지만 해도 뭐가 아쉬운지 계속 쳐다봤으면서 이제 와서 하기 싫은가요?
Okay. You kept staring at him, or just now when you were praying for your studies, you kept continuously staring at him. Now that you've made it this far, you don't want to do it? Don't say things like that. Her face is already burning with embarrassment. Now she's the same, unable to lift her head. What's happening today? My behavior is too embarrassing. Strange. Everyone is strange today. I think you're the only really strange one today. I'm definitely not speaking to Artem about today. There's no way I can face him. Under the master's guidance, they return to the wishing tables where the tags and books are. He hands her and Artem a tag bucket each. After a few shakes, she gives the wooden tags that fell out to the master. The master takes the corresponding wishing tags. His expression turns into one of shock.
아하, 이렇게 되다니 재밌군, 재밌어.
Ah, so that's how it is. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. 재밌다. Interesting. Amusing. With a heart full of doubt, she watches as the master looks back and forth between the both of them again. What does he mean by that? And why did he read our prayers together?
먼저들 보고 나면 풀이를 해드리죠.
She is so panicked. Like, it's so funny. Take a look and I'll explain it to you. He hands the both of them their respective wishing tags. The red... Okay. Let's take time to read this. Like the red bean set into a die, my yearning is etched into my very bones. That's Artem.
상상은 올해 들어 처음 보네요.
This is the luckiest wishing tag I've seen all year. What? Really? Then what does the wishing tag mean?
뼛속까지 사무치는 그리움이 무슨 뜻인지 정말 모르겠다는 말씀이신가요?
So do you not understand what I guess like really deep, like bone until the bone, like deep-seated longing means? Lovesick to the bone. She doesn't think such a passionate term has anything to do with her.
하하, 아가씨, 주위를 둘러보세요.
Haha. Agashi. Pay attention to those around you. He's calling her out. He's calling her out. Don't be an oblivious MC, Rosa. Don't be an oblivious MC. That's what this priest is saying.
잘 둘러보면 인연을 찾을 수 있을 겁니다.
If you look carefully, you'll find what you're looking for. That special someone around me? She racks her brain thinking of who it could be. She even goes through her list of university friends, but no one comes to mind. Rosa, please. Rosa, please. Good. I'm glad we had the same reaction back. Rosa, please, indeed. Oh my god. It's probably not someone from the law firm, right? I can't imagine myself having an office romance. Oh my god. You will simultaneously date Mary 4 points. For a workaholic who sits in an office, it's a little shameful to imagine having an office romance. Oh well, it's not in my plans anytime soon. I'll just consider it a lucky charm. What did you get? She asks Artem. But she soon discovers Artem with an even more complicated expression than before. Artem?
검은고 현을 타지 않아도 한이 사무치면 검은고 현도 말하리니.
It is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. What does it say? How is she an attorney missing context clues this bad, right? Imagines herself making out with Kiki. I could never. This is a rejection I will never come back from. Indeed. Anyway.
이런 말을 하고 싶진 않지만 알려는 드려야 할 것 같네요. 젊은이가 뽑은 건 하하로 올해 들어 처음 보는군요.
Oh! Oh! This is the unluckiest wishing tag I've seen all year. He's cursed, guys. He's cursed. This says it'll take another 6 months to even confess to your crush.
풀이가 필요하신지요?
Do you need an explanation? Artem says nothing for a while, staring at the words on the wishing tag. It's easy enough to understand. The feeling of resentment builds up over time, but cannot be expressed either. However, some things cannot be resolved merely by understanding what's written on the tag. Why don't you hear what the master has to say?
아니요, 괜찮습니다.
No, it's okay. He folds the wishing tag.
무슨 뜻인지도 알겠고
I know what this means.
제 문제는 제가 해결합니다.
I can resolve my own problems.
오늘 일은 감사했습니다.
Thank you for today. He sounds so cold. He sounds so like... Oh. Artem nods at the master, then looks at her.
가죠.
Let's go. He sounds so upset. He grabs her wrist and heads in the direction of the exit. Hey, Artem. She's shocked at his sudden gesture. Don't be in such a hurry to leave. Let's hear what he has to say. I know you must be upset with getting this wishing tag, but this is precisely why you should listen to what he has to say. This is a temple. Maybe there will be some way to change your fate, right? Oh my god. Rosa, shut up. you're the cause of his problems. Oh my gosh. She grabs his wrist, hoping to make him stay. Artem stops and hesitantly turns his head to look at her. After a long while, he finally nods.
이 운세는 한이란 단어가 중요하죠.
Yes, the keyword in this wishing tag is resentment.
이걸 뽑은 사람은 어깨에 짐이 무거워 짐을 내려놓고 소중한 사람과 함께할 수 없답니다.
You're burdened with too many responsibilities, and your relationship with your loved one suffers because of it.
목구멍까지 차올라도 꺼내지 못하는 말들이 있는데 나중엔 그게 쌓이고 쌓여 한이 된다는 말이지요.
Yes, you have things you want to say, but you cannot say them. These things will eventually become resentment. I'm curious what the original Chinese word is. No wonder he's so upset though. If it's like
나중에 설명하려 한다면 그땐 이미 늦었을 겁니다.
it'll be too late if you try to explain yourself then. Then what should we do? Wait, actually, is the resentment from himself or from others? Others will come to resent him? Oh. That's sad. I kind of wish they had just translated the original expression, because now when you hear it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all, it doesn't make the rest of this conversation make sense. The rest of this conversation doesn't make sense. Because now they're focusing on words that aren't even in what they originally translated, or what they originally posted as their translation, right? Because he says the key word here is resentment, but we don't see the word resentment in what we read earlier. So I really wish they had just kept the original one. Like sometimes it's fine to localize, but in this case, if they can't consistently do that, continuing on with the conversation, they just shouldn't have. Artem is the type of person to keep things to himself, not complaining to anyone around him. Will he really have to endure this fate? That's too cruel.
혹시 오나사 후원의 기원나무라고
Do you know about the
알고
wishing
있는지요?
tree? After a long silence, the master asks, while stroking his beard, "The wishing tree, I've heard about it on the travel channels."
사실 나무에 걸린 건 다 애군 종이랍니다.
Ah, all the tags are actually the unlucky ones. The unlucky ones? Why? I thought everyone was tying their wishing tags on the tree.
일선은 다들 집으로 가져가거나 대웅전에 바쳐 소원이 이루어지길 바라지요.
Ah.
하지만 애군이 나온 사람들은 기원나무에 걸어 애군을 이곳에 남기고 간답니다.
Yeah, this is done in Japan too. You tie your wish and leave it there. Leave the bad luck at the temple. Hearing this, she questions the master further. Will your luck change for the better if you leave the bad luck at the temple? She does not get an immediate reply. She looks at the master anxiously, but he does not give an answer. A hand gently lands on her shoulder as if to comfort her.
그런 걸 왜 물어요?
Why are you asking that? He's right. All these activities are just ways of people expressing people's good wishes. Arguing with the master on the subject matter won't yield any results. It's also very disrespectful. But Artem, she lowers her head in a slight frustration. I wouldn't have asked the master if I had known. The master only meant well, but it still affected his mood. A warm touch pats her on the head. She looks up as he ruffles her hair.
너무 걱정 말아요. 제 일이잖아요.
You don't need to worry about this. This is my problem.
일은 사람이 하기 나름이지 정해진 운명 같은 건 없어요. 그리고 제가 이런 일로 무너질 사람 같아요?
You determine your own fate, or do you think that I'm the type of person to let fate handle it? She shakes her head. Of the people in her life, he definitely wouldn't let fate dictate his life. I don't know why I suddenly started stuttering there. Oh my gosh, I'm so hung up still on that translation. Okay, seeing her relax, Artem faintly smiles.
그래요.
But, oops.
그럼
I think you should tie your wishing tag on the wishing tree just in case.
그래요. 그럼 당신 말대로 하죠.
Okay, well then I'll do what you say. Or as you say. Artem lowers the hand ruffling her hair and gently grabs her wrist.
대사님, 기원나무는 여기서 어떻게 가죠?
Please take her hand. Please stop taking her wrist. It is weird. Is this the way to the wishing tree?
아, 대웅전 옆에 작은 길을 쭉 따라가면 됩니다.
Yes, it's to the small path by the main temple.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
이제 가요.
Let's go. After reaching the backyard, there is a large wishing tree in the center. Every branch of the wishing tree is full of unlucky wishing tags. Wait! Grabbing a red cord from below the tree, she decides to tie her wishing tag together
이게
with his.
무슨
What are you? I'll tie my wishing tag up there too. If I tie my wishing tag with yours, then maybe the luck will even out. She knows her request is sudden, but Artem is a good guy. He doesn't deserve this unlucky fate of his. She's taken this so seriously. Will someone please tell me why he was wishing for safety though? What, like, are we abandoning that plot line? Artem pauses for a moment. He sighs before giving her a gentle yet helpless smile.
행운까지 다른 사람한테 나눠주다니 정말이지.
You're even sharing your luck with others. Okay, I was gonna say something. Oh yes, I like how this card was supposed to be like relaxing and wholesome, chill, good vibes. And I've spent so much of it just ranting. I got so worked up.
어쩔 땐 순진해서 어디 가서 상처받는 건 아닌지 걱정된다니까요.
Sometimes I worry that your innocence is gonna get you hurt one day. Artem, you should have a little more faith in me. I'm only doing this because it's you and not someone else.
그럼 당신 말대로 같이 걸죠.
Well then, as you say, let's tie the wishing tags together. All right. Oh, this is cute. There's summer wear. He's still in a suit. Oh my gosh. Rosa looks super cute. Okay. She and Artem both reach out with their left hand, raising the wishing tag. The tree branch is a little high, so Artem flings one end over the branch before handing it to her.
우리 끈을 동시에 잡아당겨 나무에 묶죠.
Let's pull at the same time to make a knot on the tree. Okay. She pulls at the same time in different directions. They pull at the same time in different directions. A red knot forms and tightens on the tree branch. Oh wow, he really is dressed in his regular... Wow. This was definitely pre-dating. Let's tie my marriage tag to yours. Oh no, my crush. After tying them together, they feel heavier than the other tags. That's good. This way, the wind won't blow them away.
네,
Rosa and Artem stand under the tree gazing at the wishing tag. A single red cord is binding two wishing tags on the branch nearest.
이제 비바람이 불어도 단단히 묶여 있어서 절대 안 떨어지겠죠.
No matter the weather, these two wishing tags will stay together and will never fall. Rosa and Artem return to the main temple after hanging the wishing tags up the tree.
나무에 걸고 오셨나요?
You finished tying the wishing tags? Yep.
잘하셨습니다. 좀 전에 애군을 절에 남기고 가면 행운이 찾아오냐고 물었죠?
You asked me before if your luck will change for the better if you leave the bad luck at the temple. That was a question that Artem had interrupted. Plus, it wasn't respectful for her to be asking that here. Is the master asking me about this because...
문화산 어딘가에 기나긴 인연이란 길이 있는데
Oh, there's a shrine walkway along the way here.
결혼 운이 하하인 사람이 인연과 그 길을 걸으면 운세를 바꿀 수 있답니다.
Oh, if you draw the super unlucky tag, you can walk through the walkway with a special someone to change their luck.
다시 말해 상상이 될 수 있단 말이지요.
I'm saying that it will it has the meaning of changing their luck from super unlucky to super lucky. There's such a place. Where is it? The master only strokes his beard and smiles. Her eagerness for an answer makes Artem speechless.
어딘가에 있다고 하셨으니 직접 찾으란 말이겠죠.
They probably have to find it by themselves. Find it by themselves? But didn't the master say that Artem was the only one who got the unluckiest tag? There isn't anyone else we can ask at all because he's the only one. And it has to be with your special someone. How contradictory. What if super unlucky person fails to find their special someone?
대장님, 오늘 여러모로 감사했습니다.
Rosa, please. My back hurts. Oh my God, Rosa.
감사는요. 제가 덕을 쌓은 셈이죠.
You don't need to say thank you. I'm just happy to help you.
가요. 여기서 볼 일은 끝났으니까 다른 데로 가보죠.
Let's go. We don't have anything else to see here, so let's go somewhere else. Somewhere else. Artem doesn't answer her question, but thanks the master again. With some doubts in her heart, she leaves Cloudbreak Temple with Artem. Watching the both of them leave, the master strokes his beard and smiles.
결혼 운세를 한데 엮다니.
So they tied the wishing tags together. He nods in agreement, a profound look on his face. Please stop using the word profound incorrectly.
상상과 하하라. 운명의 한 쌍이지.
One drew super lucky while the other drew super unlucky.
애기 낀 자가 결국 인연의 구원을 받았어. 아, 정말이지. 아름다운 인연이야.
Oh.
애기 낀 자가 결국 인연의 구원을 받았어. 아, 정말이지. 아름다운 인연이야. 애기 낀 자가 결국 인연의 구원을 받았어.
In the end,
아, 정말이지.
in the end, they will receive fate's blessing. I don't know what he says at the beginning, but the last part says, what a truly beautiful fate. What a truly beautiful destiny. So when he saw the both of them together, even though Artem's was unlucky, I think because of the significance of the whole compared to the singular individual pieces, I think that he already knew that in the end Artem was actually really lucky, or they were both really lucky, right? Because yeah, that's really nice. I like that. I like that sentiment.
역시 수십 년 동안 이 산에서 연인들을 봐오면서 들린 적이 없었지.
As expected, after watching people for decades, I still got it. Basically, is what he says.
내 눈은 틀리지 않았어.
My eyes don't see things incorrectly. I am triggered. I am triggered by the word profound. Profound sadness is correct. Profound look is not in this case. Okay. I nailed it, and now you should nail him. Indeed. You follow Artem in the car. It's still early, so Artem suggests they go for a drive around the area. Half an hour later. On a cross? What? Finn, where are you taking this? Whoa, Artem, you're going too fast. New music, right? Caffey, Racer Artem has arrived. Racer Artem has arrived. Look at him. I know. This is so funny. Half an hour ago, she would never have imagined the current situation. What is the situation? I want to see, but I'm also afraid that if I click on this, we're gonna move away from this picture, and this picture is so cute. This is so cute. Where's the speed limit? Dramatic right arm. I know, right? Initial D music. Where are the cops? This music. His face. Okay. I gotta move on. Who would have thought that someone like Artem would be the one to speed down the mountain roads?
왜요? 빨라서 무서워요?
Why, are you scared because I'm going too fast? I'm not scared. I have faith in your driving. She looks over at the dashboard in horror, only to see that he hasn't exceeded the speed limit. But these are the mountain roads. Are you sure it's okay for you to be speeding like this? Hearing her words, Artem can't help but shake his head as he decelerates.
지금요?
How about now? This should be okay. The scenery outside the window slows down and she breathes a sigh of relief. Now I'm certain that he likes sports cars. That speed was incredible. Why does he look so calm, right? Where's the shifter? Still, where did he buy this car? I've never seen it before. I don't think it's good to be asking this out of nowhere, but he does seem to be in a better mood now. She hesitates as she looks at him, but her determination wins out and she asks him the question that's been festering. Do you like sports cars? Artem lets out a smile.
역시. 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 역시.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, they both also love doing dumb shit for adrenaline rush.
아침부터 계속 그 생각 중이었죠?
You've been thinking about this since morning, right? So you did see through me. We like that profound chuckle. It was cute. I like how when he laughs, it's like he's been holding it in. She scratches her head in embarrassment.
원래 있던 차예요. 좋아하진 않아서 가끔 드라이브 할 때나 모는 정도죠.
I bought this car a long time ago. I occasionally take it out for a leisurely drive. A leisurely drive? Artem takes leisurely drives? It's the first time she's ever hearing of it.
왜요? 별로 안 어울리나요?
Why? Does it not suit me? No, that's not it. Hearing the slight self-mockery in his voice, she immediately shakes her head. On the contrary, I think your hobby is... How do I put it? It suits you very well.
뭐가요?
What? Not expecting a reply like that, he's a little shocked. Most of your work involves dealing with people, so it has its fair share of stress. I've actually given it some thought. What methods would I use to relax if I were in your shoes? Of course, it will probably be a long time before I can become an attorney like you.
그래서 결론이 뭐예요?
So what's your conclusion? She suddenly grows nervous. She didn't think that he would be expecting an answer from her. Well, I would definitely find a sparsely populated place and scream at the top of my lungs. Then I'll try to blow off steam. Now that I think about it, going on a leisurely drive actually suits you best. It doesn't disturb anyone and you can enjoy the wind. It helps with both your stress and mood. She finishes voicing her train of thought in one breath, but Artem remains silent. Is he upset because I expressed my own thoughts?
같은 상황 겪을 일은 없을 겁니다.
You won't have to deal with those things. Huh?
그러니까 스트레스 받게 하지 않겠다는 말이에요.
I'm saying that I won't let you be stressed out.
게다가 혼자 이렇게 큰 짐을 짊어지게 두지도 않을 거고요.
I won't let you carry all the burden alone. She stares blankly at him, unable to grasp the meaning behind his words. As she's staring off into space, he brings the car to a stop and looks to the front of the car.
기나긴 인연 여긴가 보네요.
I think the shrine walkway is here. Hearing a familiar term, she subconsciously looks ahead. Not far away, the mountain road forks into a forest. The dense layers upon layers of green trees seem to be hiding a long red belt circling the mountainside.
정말 대사님이 말씀하신 대로네요.
It's just as he described. Artem's voice... It truly is just as he described. Artem's voice suddenly trails off. The car comes to a stop by the roadside before she can ask him who he's referring to. What? She's already forgotten the conversation. The car... Artem, why did I say Adam? Artem's speeding has actually broken Rosa's brain and she cannot remember the past 30 minutes. Oh no, okay. What's oh no? Proceeds to drift around the corner. Drift king, yes. That seems accurate. Hot guy, hot car, yeah. It melted her brain. Hot guy, hot car melted her brain.
아까 그 기나긴 인연.
That shrine walkway from just now. Artem stops talking and laughs slightly. His ears hidden behind his hair are red. Artem?
그게 아무것도 아니에요.
Never mind. Artem lowers his head, seemingly very embarrassed. Sorry, that is. Linking to the shrine thinking to the shrine walkway not too far, she suddenly realizes what he wants to ask her. Artem, do you want me to walk the shrine walkway with you? Artem doesn't reply, but his ears grow even redder. Wait, how did you find this location? Did you already know where it was? The master said that you had to walk down the shrine walkway with your special someone. Even if you invite me to join you, I don't think I can. It's just not appropriate. Oh my god. Rejection. Oh no. Rejection. Yeah, he's never coming back from this. The air in the car grows hot, setting her cheeks
곤란하게
aflame.
해서 미안해요.
Sorry for putting you in a spot like that. The voice coming sounds a little depressed. Yeah, he's never coming back from this. Oh, she pauses, looking at him. Actually, let's listen to his depressed voice again.
곤란하게 해서 미안해요.
Oh. Artem leans back into his seat with his hands on the steering wheel. For some reason, she can sense the loneliness in his eyes, hidden behind his hair.
제가 선 넘었네요.
It seems I crossed the line. This feels too real, right? This feels too real, right? I crossed the line. Oh, because yeah, there are boundaries here. Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. While panicking, she realizes what she said just now sounded more like a rejection. Really, Rosa? You think? You think? You're thinking of pulling for Locha because he's Chinese, Artem. Oh. But you want to save. I understand wanting to save. If you're going to be F2P, it might be better just to save. But, I mean, you have Ayato. So you still have Chinese Artem and Ayato, right? Actually, do you have Ayato? I don't know. It's true that I'm the only one right now that can walk with Mr. Wing. You're walking only. Oh, walking only. Do you think you have enough wishes? I don't know. He has to walk down the walkway to change his luck. Oh well, I'll do it this once for Artem. Sorry to whoever his fated one is. Wow, Rosa. Wow. She takes a deep breath. Let's go. Huh? I was the one who wanted to help you change your luck. I can't back down here. It's just the shrine walkway, right? I'll go with you. This sounds bad. This sounds like she's forcing herself. No, Rosa, don't do this. Artem stares at her. She can feel his face burning up. Besides, there's no one else here. For the sake of your marriage, I'll risk it all just this once. Rosa, please, indeed. Oh my god. I'm smiling, but I am suffering. I'm smiling, but I am suffering. I feel like this must be how Artem feels. Oh my god. Hearing her words, a dumbfounded look appears on his face.
끼어들었다니.
Offense? He sounds so hopeless.
끼어들었다니.
Oh my gosh, guys. It's like one word, one phrase. Why does it sound so good?
끼어들었다니.
You can feel the emotion in his voice. Oh my god.
끼어들었다니.
Yeah, the voice. Oh my god, the voice break is. Wow. See if Locha will come home in 20 pulls. It's rough, like he's barely forcing the air. I know. Oh my gosh. Wait. I want to like analyze it on a technical level because it's so good.
끼어들었다니.
Yeah, it's just a little bit rough. It's not the soft gentleness he usually has. And it sounds like confused but pained, we're appreciating Azure Sniper. We are appreciating some very good voice acting right now. Listen to this line.
끼어들었다니.
Oh man. And it like trails off just the right amount. Oh my god. That was so good. Okay, I'm done. You wish your voice was that sexy? It's a sexy line. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, Artem sighs and smiles helplessly.
그런 말할 사람은 당신밖에 없을 거예요.
He's recovered. He's recovered. Only you would say something like that.
아무튼 고마워요.
But in any case, thank you. It's such good work made the dumb mastery of this card worth it, right? Right? Artem parks the car by the side of the road and she walks into the forest with him. Within a few steps, the red shrine walkway appears before her eyes. It's here. There's even a marriage sign at the entrance. But Artem, you never told me how you knew about this place. She looks up at him. His dark blue eyes well up with slight disappointment.
아까
Artem,
제가 보여준 평안부
do
기억나요?
you still remember the prayer for safety? Hearing Artem's question, her heart drops. Oh, we're returning to the safety storyline. Oh my gosh, after like however long. You feel like he's going to tell her something important. About someone important. Yes, I remember.
여긴 전에 교수님이랑 같이 왔던 곳이에요.
My teacher used to bring me here. Oh, right. That's why she said him earlier. He's hoping for his safety. He's hoping for his safety. Oh, that's so sad.
평안부도 제가 어렸을 때 아까 그 자리에서 교수님이 하나 만들어 주셨고요.
When I was young, my teacher got a prayer for safety for me. To the marriage shrine? No. Remember that this shrine isn't mostly about marriage. Most people come to this shrine to pray to the Star of Wisdom. So it's for tests. So that does make sense because it's his teacher, right? But yeah, the safety thing now I understand. He's hoping that Neil is safe. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Artem. After hesitating, she decides to say his name. You came here to pray for Professor Hume's safety, right? Oh. Neil Hume was Artem's teacher. When Artem was still a student, he disappeared without a trace. You're here to pray for Professor Hume's safety, right? She and Artem walk through the shrine walkway as she questions him. Red pillars decorate the sides of the corridor. Sunlight shines through the gaps between them, lighting up the path. There are many characters carved into the pillars. She inspects them carefully and finds that they are poems. If two souls are meant to be, then it matters not where they are, for they are together in their heart. Counting the year, the month to the day, for when you return, my world is no longer gray. They're all love poems. As expected, the shrine walkway, the atmosphere is very romantic inside.
아까 석 교수님 일로 기도하러 왔냐고 물었죠.
You asked me if I was here to pray for my teacher. Hearing him speak, she shifts her gaze from the poem on the pillars to him.
맞습니다.
Yes. Artem speaks slowly as they both walk down the walkway.
어릴 적 추억은 대부분 교수님과 함께였어요. 여기도 마찬가지로 교수님 덕에 알게 됐죠.
We found this place when he took me out here. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, because it looks like they typically went to this shrine probably to pray for Artem's tests. And then they happened to find this shrine walkway.
그땐 이 길의 의미를 몰라서 생김새만 대충 기억하고 있었어요.
Back then, I didn't know what special meaning this place had. I only remembered what this place roughly looked
이번에
like.
교수님을 위해 기도드리러 온 거 맞아요.
I did come here to pray for his safety. Professor Hume has been missing for so long. As his student, Artem is more worried about him than anyone else. Not wanting to seem upset over his teacher, she falls silent for a moment before comforting him. Don't worry, I'm sure Professor Hume is quietly upholding justice somewhere in this city. Huh? I believe he will be okay. And I think he's also looking forward to the day you two finally reunite. Hearing her words, Artem pauses. After a while, he breathes a sigh of relief and smiles at her.
저도 그렇게 생각해요. 다만 누군가 제게 그 말을 해주길 바랐어요.
Oh, I believe that as well. I guess I just needed someone else to tell me the same thing.
이렇게 들으니까 이제 좀 마음이 놓이네요.
Now that I've heard it, my heart feels relieved. You can rest assured, I'll wait for Professor Hume's return with you.
네.
Okay. Seeing Artem relax, her mood begins to lighten up as well. I should have gotten a prayer for safety as well.
왜죠?
Why? Since you're praying for your teacher's safety, then I should pray for your safety.
뭐가요?
What? You're the same as Professor Hume. You both protect the city in your own ways. As your partner, I hope that you'll be able to spend every day peacefully, safe, and sound. Just like what you wish for Professor Hume. Artem stops, which also makes her stop. She cannot turn her eyes away from his deep and quiet blue eyes.
그건 됐어요.
That's okay, you don't need to. Not expecting to hear that from him, she looks at
하지
Artem in
말란
surprise.
게 아니라
It's not that I don't
필요
want you to.
없다는 말이에요.
It's that you don't need to. Why? Artem doesn't reply, but looks to a pillar behind her. She turns around and reads the poem on the pillar.
검은고 현을 타지 않아도 한이 사무치면 검은고 현도 말하리니.
This is not the same. Stop. Okay.
하늘이 늙지 않듯 정은 끊기 어렵고 마음은 얽힌 그물 같아서 수천 개 매듭으로 맺어져 있네.
This is definitely different. It's not the second half of mine. The master said that you can change your luck by taking a walk down the shrine walkway. When he said change your luck, did he mean... She hazards a guess.
그러게요. 이 길에 있는 시들이 다 하하 운세종이의 후행자 같아요.
All the poems here are the second half of the poems on the wishing
혹은
tags.
운세종이의 후행자를 찾으면 운세를 바꿀 방법을 알 수 있단 말이었네요.
If you find the corresponding poem, you'll know how to change your fate. That's right, cracking the message in the second half of the wishing tag will tell you how to change your fate. I knew it. It seems like your bad luck isn't set in stone. If you work hard, you'll be able to find a way to change it. Speaking of which, if we combine your wishing tag with the second half of it, does it mean... There are plenty of things to worry about, and many good things she wants to say, but she can only bury them in her heart. But her spouse wouldn't just give up like that. In the end, their interlaced feelings will form a continuous, unbreakable bond. Is this what that means?
그러니까 저 때문에 평안부 빌 필요는 없단 말이었어요.
That's why I said you don't need to pray for me. Eh? She looks at him in surprise, not quite understanding the meaning. The next moment, she falls into the deep tenderness of his blue eyes. Artem,
운세종이를 엮은 것도 후행자를 찾아준 것도 다 당신이에요.
the one who tied our wishing tags together and brought me here to find the second half of the poem were you,
그러니까
or was you.
절 위한 기도는 필요 없어요.
So you don't need to pray for me anymore
제겐 당신이 행운이나 마찬가지니까요.
because you're my good luck. Aww. He's probably quietly upholding justice somewhere. Such a wild thing to say, right? I know, right? Like, what is she saying? What the heck? Why you think he went missing? Okay, but I didn't want to bang Professor Hume. Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I think like I said, they just found this place by accident. He says he has no idea, like, what he didn't understand the significance of this place. They probably just passed it while driving. Or they decided to like take a different route, right? Because it's a fork in the road. So, but that's very amusing though. I feel like all of it was like designed by fate or the writers, so that he would of course know by the time his one true love came. But he took Hume speed racing. Maybe Hume taught him speed racing. What about that, huh? If I tie my wishing tag with yours, maybe the luck will even out. After tying them together, they'll be heavier than the other tags. That's good. That way the wind won't blow them away.
네, 이제 비바람이 불어도 단단히 묶여 있어서 절대 안 떨어지겠죠.
Now, no matter how strongly the wind blows, these two wishing tags will always be together and will never fall. That means what he said, even though her face is burning, she subconsciously sneaks a peek at Artem. It's only when their gazes meet that she realizes the meaning behind what he said. His eyes widen. Then Artem coughs slightly, his ears bright red.
우린 파트너예요.
We're partners. Yeah. You still picture... Yeah, Artem's dad has not been revealed to us. So as far as we know, right now, he is Welt. Yeah.
당신이 행운을 가져다 준 덕분에 기도는 필요 없을 것 같다. 뭐 그런 뜻이에요.
I was just saying that thanks to the luck you've given me, I don't think I'll be needing prayers as well. Is that so? So that's what it meant. Shut up, Rosa! An awkward silence hangs in the air, but neither of them could find something to talk about. Thankfully, it isn't long before they reach the end of the walkway.
종점이에요.
Oh, we're here. Oh, we are, sorry. Light shines in front of the corridor, illuminating the road ahead. She wants to tell him let's go, but he reaches out and grabs her wrist before they have a chance to say anything. Meeting his deep blue eyes, they stare at each other for a moment before quickly averting their gazes. Only her burning cheeks could hide the loud pounding of her heartbeat when their gazes meet. That doesn't make any sense. How do your cheeks hide the...
그만 나갈까요?
Should we go? All right. Wow. Walking through the walkway with their special someone will turn their luck from unlucky to super lucky. Now both of the wishing tags have been tied together are super lucky. Like the red bean set into a die, my yearning is etched into my very bones. My entirety is yours, as my mind, my heart, my soul needs you to become whole. This must be a different poem. Cheeks hiding a heartbeat, apparently. Like, what? Some of the writing here, some of the writing choices, I'm like, I don't know if it's like an original Hoyoverse issue or it's a translation issue. And at this point, with how like shoddy some of their translations are, I feel like it could just be a translation issue. I hope the writers are not that bad. They can't even be like consistent. Okay. At the end of the walkway, hidden behind a huge tree full of red ribbons, is a city basked under the light of the setting sun. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at how pretty this is. Look at how cute this is, too. I love her outfit, by the way. But we always love Rose's outfits. When did he roll his sleeves up? He's so pretty. Artem, look, Stella City. It's beautiful.
네.
I imagine this as that trope where, you know, the girl says, it's beautiful while looking out at something else. And the guy says, yes, while looking at her. I just imagine it as that. Because I love that trope. Sitting down with him, she and Artem look towards the city. So we can actually see Stella City from the end of the Shrine Walkway.
인연과 이 길을 함께한 것에 대한 선물이겠죠.
This must be the gift for those who make it to the end of the walkway. Then this is really the best gift. The city which nurtured her sits before her at the very moment, displaying its full beauty in the setting sun. Yeah, all we're missing is the fireworks. But they have the view of the city. And it looks like they stayed until the sun went down. Aww. The view of the city is enough, right? Like, it is already beautiful. The two watch as the sun lays to rest and the night settles in with the stars that fill the sky. I used to think that the city was just my hometown, but after partnering with you, I now feel differently about it. Wait, is it not? It is her hometown? I'm confused. It is? What? I thought she's from... I'm very proud to be a protector of the city together with you. Maybe I just misunderstood that, though. That could be a me thing. Artem looks at her, his eyes gentle and firm. Alas, they both have similar thoughts as they look at this majestic view. She did grow up in Stella's. Okay. For some reason, I thought she was from out of town. Maybe it's because like she and Luke give off huge hick energy. They are attorneys. Every day they fight to uphold justice in the city that they're sworn to protect. That is something both of them are proud of. I got a really good wishing tag when I prayed for my studies.
됐네요.
Oh, that's cute. This is cute. She sounds so excited. Actually, this Artem, I got a really good wishing tag when I prayed for my studies today.
잘 됐네요.
That dialogue line, those two dialogue lines really suits this particular image, right? Like she's just proudly bragging about her thing and he's just fondly looking at her. I really like that. Huge chick energy. They do. You had a whole angst card about it? Okay. But no, like really, they have huge chick energy. They don't seem like they're from the city. Not just this time, but also from now on, I'll work hard to reach my goals. One day, I will stand on par with you and protect the city together. As she proclaims her vow, she thinks that Artem would scold her, but glancing over, she sees his eyes are gentle. Why would he scold you? Why? You said something nice. At this moment, their gazes meet. The tenderness in the eyes takes her breath away, but she's unable to look away. Oh, the way he fondly looks at her while she's like so excited is just. I also love that. I love that. You know, like that imagery is so beautiful to me. It's so cute. The summer night breeze blows away the heat, but is unable to cool the temperature of her cheeks.
그날을 기대할게요.
I'll look forward to that day. One day, she will stand side by side with him as she welcomes a better future for the city. Before then, she will do everything she can to catch up to him. The road ahead will be difficult, but she won't ever look back. Call time.
접니다. 혹시 방해된 건 아니겠죠?
I'm not disturbing you, am I?
다름이 아니라 요즘 안색이 안 좋아 보여서요. 일이 많이 힘든가요?
Ah. It's not about work or you just don't seem to look very like good recently, like health wise. Are you going through a lot? Are you too tired?
운세가 안 좋다고요? 원래도 별자리 운세를 챙겨봤어요?
Unlucky month. Since when did you start following horoscopes?
안 믿죠?
Of course I don't
운하사
believe
때는
it.
특별한 경우였고요.
But that time at Cloudbreak Temple was different.
신경 쓰이는 일은 계속 마음에 걸리잖아요. 스스로 해결할 수 없는 일엔 더 그렇고요.
It's hard to ignore something like that. Things that you seem like you can't overcome seem less so.
그래서 전 힘든 일이 있을 때마다 엄청 노력하는 편이에요.
But I'm the type to try harder
능력이
when
부족하다면
misfortunes come my way.
자신을 발전시켜야죠. 그러면 뭐든 뜻대로 이루어지더라고요.
Just focus on improving yourself, and then you can always achieve what you set out to do.
그러니까 일이 안 풀려서 고민일 땐 절 찾아오세요.
And if it's work that you're concerned about, find me.
사적인 일은 제 도움이 필요하다면 얼마든지 도와드리죠.
As for like your private life or whatever, if you need me, I'll gladly help you.
아니면 이번 주말에 또 운하사에 가는 건 어때요?
How about going to Cloudbreak Temple again this weekend?
그냥 기분도 전환할 겸 경치 보러 가는 거예요.
Not just to change our luck, but to relax.
운하산이 비건 메뉴도 되게 유명한데 저번에 못 먹어서 너무 아쉬웠어요.
The vegetarian food of the temple is very famous. It's very, very popular. It's a shame we didn't try it at last
제가
time.
가고 싶어서 그런 거 아니에요. 사실 저한테 행운은 이미 온 거나 다름없어요.
Yeah, I don't need to pray for any more luck. Actually, I think my luck is already good.
승소율 때문이 아니라 신을 만나서
Oh my god, that was cute. That was so cute. Did you hear how he was like trying really hard to like not say it clearly? Oh, that was really cute. It's not because of my court wins. It's because I met you. But instead of like directly saying 당신은, he said that was so cute. I wish I could replay. I wish I could replay that, but that was so cute.
시간도 늦었는데 일찍 쉬고 주말에 보죠.
Oh, that was so. He's like forcing out. 일찍 쉬고. He's so cute. He's so good. Oh my god, this voice actor is too good. Oh my god. Yeah, oh my god, that was really. Oh wow, he's so good at that. Why is he so good at that? Okay.